This story begins with a girl named Arisa who was in the class, but she wasn't interested in the class so slept. Suddenly the bell rang, and she woke up. She saw the time and thought that she would be late now, so she started running and suddenly a boy named Kisaragi held her and started rubbing her. He said he knew that it was her birthday tomorrow and he would celebrate it. She pushed and said that she didn't like his touchy behavior and her brother was waiting for her and she had to go now. He told her that he was also his brother because it was Arisa's brother. He started praising himself and noticed she was gone already. She was running again desperately and was about to bump into a Seiji, but he ignored her and left. Suddenly Tuya came. Now they started talking and he told her that he knew it was earlier, but Tuya congrats her on her birthday and gave her some cookies. She accepted it and he left. When she ate the cookies, she realized that the salt and sugar weren't balanced. Now she again ran and suddenly Kuretani stopped her and started flirting with her. He told her that her body was so elegant, and she would hand it over to him. She was uncomfortable, and he was very close. Suddenly Takedo, the teacher, came. He stopped Kuretani and told him that it was a bad manner to be in someone's way. Kuretani had no choice other than to leave, so he left, and Arisa was a little nervous about tomorrow. Now she was at home with her brother, and he patted her head. She was confused about how suddenly she was in her room. But anyhow she started playing with her brother and he asked her if she was happy. Arisa told him that nothing mattered to her till he was with her. It was midnight and all the clocks alarmed. Her brother changed and told her that it was time to leave. A weird voice asked her to wake up and she was surprised. Tuya and a Seiji were with her, but they were wearing weird costumes. They called her Alice, and she was surprised. She even told them that she didn't understand what they were saying, and Shizuku, her brother, came. A Seiji and Tuya call him Black Rabbit. He asked him if the days would be normal now because Alice was there, but Alice wasn't ready to accept it and tried to refuse. Black Rabbit told her that she must be tired, so she had to take some rest. He took her and showed her the room. She was upset, so he patted her head and told her to rest well. When she went inside, she was surprised to see such a beautiful room and the charming dress. She wore it and was worried about tomorrow. She decided to find the real Alice and thought that everyone was the same as her world, but they were calling her Alice for some reason. She lay down to relax. Suddenly Round attacked her. She was screaming, and the Black Rabbit came. He took Round, and he wanted to play with Alice, but she told him that she was tired, so she had to rest. They settled with playing tomorrow and Black Rabbit took Round with him. She slept with the hope that she would find Alice. The next morning when she woke up, Cheshire was on her and was naked. She slapped him and called pervert. She also told him to wear clothes, but he didn't have such desires and told her that she had to come to the tea party. When they went there, she saw Takedo, but he told her that his name was Korono. When she tried to sit, he disappeared from the seat and told her to leave. Cheshire apologized to her and said goodbye. She was walking and suddenly heard the news of a beheading, but Black Rabbit grabbed her by the mouth and said it was dangerous. Now he took her to a girl and told her to take care of Alice, but when he left, Korono came and told her to leave. Now Alice and Korono were there, and she told him that she wasn't Alice, but he told her that she was Alice till the world decided she was. He started threatening her, but she told him that Black Rabbit wouldn't leave him, so he freed her, and she was sad. But suddenly she heard a sound. It was Elizabeth, a plant. She called her a snake, but she told her that it was a plant. She also told her that she wasn't Alice, but Elizabeth told her that she was Alice, the hero of this world, and told her that when she was gone Korono was ruling, and he was a bad guy. Now she was walking and saw Black Rabbit. The stars were shining weirdly. She went there and asked how it was possible. Black Rabbit told her that it was because of her wish. She could wish anything, so she wished that the star might change into a candy. She thought it was childish, but Black Rabbit did that and she was excited and happy. He looked at her and remembered their past. He held her and touched her face. He started kissing her, and she was also enjoying it. They were sharing their saliva, and she was very excited and lusted. She stopped and he started opening her dress, but she stopped him, and he told her that she loved it when he touched her before. He was just seducing her, and she was helpless. He removed her dress and touched her body. She was enjoying it. He was also out of control, but she called him Shizuku. He stopped and covered her and gave her a sheet to cover herself. He left and she was worried about what happened right now. The next day she was with Cheshire, and he knew about the night, so she asked him why Black Rabbit stopped. Cheshire told her that she could ask him directly because it was the right thing to do now. He also tried to flirt with her naked body, but she again pushed him. Now she went out and was walking. Suddenly she saw Black Rabbit. He was talking with the girl that he wanted her to bring Alice back, and she asked if he wanted that. Suddenly Alice felt something weird, and she started remembering her memories, but she didn't want to remember that, but no one can change fate. She remembered everything, the time she had spent with Black Rabbit, the nights of the intercourse, and everything they had done together. She realized that she was Alice, there was no one named Shizuku, and her brother. Everyone was excited because she had remembered everything. Korono found something harmful, and Alice went to her throne. This might be the end of her story, but you can subscribe to the channel for more such videos.